Wigglesworth's story is sort of the epitome of the second chance. She made it to the end, and she lost by a single vote to the now infamous Richard Hatch.
I'm the only one from the first one. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. It was just an island, $1 million, 16 people, have at it.
She doesn't have a TV. She hasn't been watching Survivor.
It's a little different than the first time.
So I don't know if that disconnect will really help her because she won't be infatuated or intimidated by anybody, or if it's going to make her an outcast and they'll get rid of her. But out of the gate, I think Kelly does have to prove something, either physically or socially, that I am here to play, and you can count on me. I absolutely think Spencer has a much higher percentage of winning than 0.0. Spencer has 0 chance of winning this game. He completely turned me around when he played. Spencer goes for it and succeeds! He's a really good player, and he has the greatest expressions when he loses ever. Throwing things. Spencer could win this game, no question. He's back for a second shot, and he knows what he needs to do to get to the end.
I could have done better in so many ways, and I'm really eager to show that I can and will do better.
Abby is one of my favorites.
I was a villain because I spoke my mind. I was blunt and harsh.
The question I had with Abby is, was she at a disadvantage because she's Brazilian and has a different cultural upbringing?
I don't understand his thought process.
And I would look at her and go, which is it? Are you playing me right now? I don't understand. Right, got it. Jeff Varner is so likable, but the only thing working against Jeff is physically, he's not as strong. He has labored breathing, it's very hot out here, it's gonna rain. His social skills are so good that if Jeff can just last for a couple of days, I think Varner could get really deep. He could definitely win the game. He's an underdog. PG, surprised PG got on, glad she got on, and I like seeing PG out here because I think she's underrated. But now that we are one day into the game, I'm feeling less confident in PG's chances of going deep because socially she does not seem to be integrating. And that either makes you vulnerable because you're different or it makes you a great person to drag into an alliance. Dietz, I'm so happy Dietz is on the show. If you watched his season, he was unbeatable in challenges. The only thing holding Terry back from getting to the end is the strategic part of the game. So maybe he's watched and realized, I could have played a little differently. If so, I think that guy can beat anybody out here. Shireen, I'm glad Shireen's back on because I would love to see her get a season in which she can feel she can play the game and not be burdened with feeling that people are making personal attacks on her. I think it's going to be hard for Shireen to win, but I think she could go deep. Vitas, villain, for sure. Doesn't see himself that way. Really good player, very good physically. Probably cherry-picked a few things from Aris that he thought, this will work for me. The rest of your game's a little too soft. I'm a little more hardcore. You wouldn't mind seeing Vitas win, but it would be a villain one. Kelly Wentworth is a great second chance story because she was in this really tough spot. She was playing with her dad, who was not built to play Survivor. He didn't have the social game, and she never really got out of the gate. She's got the motivation, she has the enthusiasm. The unknown is, how smart is she strategically, because we didn't get to see her last long enough to know. Wu is an audience favorite. The Ninja Warrior aspect of being a kid, he is that guy.
My ninja stealth mode.
The big question I have with Wu is, can he play strategically at a high enough level? Wu is such a good-hearted kid, it will require him second-guessing everybody. Kimmy was a surprise. I wasn't sure she'd get on.
Do not yell at me about the chickens.
I am not getting
You can get it.
Same energy, just a few years older. Kimmy is the one that you're gonna have to figure out, can I trust her? Does she really know what she's doing? Savage is one that I personally am glad got on the show because I think we missed it with the Outcast twist and it cost Savage. I think Savage's strength is going to be that for an older guy, he's really fit and he's strong and he's used to winning. The thing working against Savage is this has been a nightmare for him. It's haunted him. So I'm hopeful for Savage that he sheds that skin, so to speak, and plays with the enthusiasm he did the first time. Cass really is a supervillain. She nicknamed herself Chaos Cass. Cass can't win. She's not gonna win. I don't know if she knows that or not, but man, she can play. And if you're sending her home tonight, expect all the dirty laundry to come out at Tribal. Keith, come on. Keith, Stick with the plan. I love Keith for so many reasons. The hard thing for Keith this year is there's a lot of fit people out here, and he is older, and he's not in the greatest shape, but he's wily. He's got that crazy thing. I can get a ball in a hole. If you want me to just get the ball in a hole up there, yeah, I can do that. I mean, I'll give it a try. You know, that part of Keith is awesome. Tasha, I loved Tasha when she played the first time. She really was strong in challenges. She was enthusiastic about the game, and her big problem was she was on a tribe that didn't want to talk strategy, and she would say, "You don't want to talk."
LJ stood me up this morning when I was trying to talk strategy. So you know what, LJ, in your face.
Stephen Fishback. Stephen was another one that I really hoped people would vote in because I know how much he's wanted a second shot. Made it all the way to the end, lost to JT. It's hard to feel bad about that. JT's a pretty strong, charming, likable guy. But Fishback has sat there for years going, man, I was so close. Monica is another person I don't think can win this game. Monica is really good on a season of new players because she's really sharp, she's a great flirt, she can use her looks. But Monica's playing with seasoned players who've been thinking a long time about how to do this, and I don't know if Monica has the game to hang. I make Monica a dark horse to win, a long shot. Jeremy, oh, I was so happy to see him get on. Jeremy is another guy that was burdened by a loved one. Not only did he have to play with his wife, he had to go up against his wife in the very first challenge, and he beat her, and he sent her to exile, and I don't think he was ever fully clear from that point forward. And I love seeing Jeremy out here for him. Sierra, if what we saw was real, we watched a young woman grow, vote out her mom, force a tie, and have a legitimate shot at winning the game. Sierra is the quintessential second chancer. She actually could take everything she learned and tweak it just a little and win the game. Joe, one of the most popular probably ever to play. He's a cool guy. Hey. He's not vicious, but he'll play hard. If he can get past that, yeah, you're the guy everybody likes. Let me take you out. Joe could run this game and win it. There are a lot of underdogs, and there are a lot of likable people. This cast probably has the highest percentage of people that could win that the audience would be happy if they won.